So into the FIM Mini GP UK 160, the second race. Gzowski versus Thomas, take two. Leo Soliu and Joshua Herring, Riley Robinson and Ollie Everts, then Max Robinson and Austin Wilton, with Ollie Pearson starting ninth. Kai Golder is going to sit this one out, focusing on his other race later. Off we go, and it's a perfect start from Gzowski. Matthew Thomas has to settle for second position as they work their way through the chicane for the first time. But already an exciting launch, as Gzowski versus Matthew Thomas was already one of the battles of the weekend earlier on. Now they get to do it all again for the second time today. The King's Clear superstar Sebastian Gzowski running well in front of Matthew Thomas, who's definitely going to give him plenty of aggro for the second time today. But Thomas would dearly love to put one over on Gzowski and take the trophy back to Bristol. The big question is, how many lessons did Matthew Thomas learn from their earlier encounter? Will he time his move right? Will he hustle Gzowski into making the error? And watch out for Leo Soliu, he's not out of the running for this one either. But Josh Herring in third position is the man closest to make it happen for the moment, having beaten Leo Soliu off the line. So Josh Herring definitely fancies his chances against these two. But Matthew Thomas is looking racy as ever he has been so far this weekend, trying to make the dive on the inside. He makes it as early as lap 2 on the inside of McRae's, and Matthew Thomas gets the run on Gzowski, but the door is still wide open. Not for long though, Matthew Thomas covers him this time into Iredale's. He's not going to lose the lead. Excellently played out there for Matthew Thomas, and this time Gzowski does not get a retaliation. So beautifully judged in racecraft there from Matthew Thomas. And the Bristol boy wonder is doing a fantastic job at the moment in front of Gzowski. Don't forget, he was second to Gzowski earlier on. Now he would love to turn the table and make it a victory apiece. That would give us a great title battle in 2025. Mini GP UK 160 battle was always going to be a hotly contested contest. So now we're going to get to see if Gzowski can really fire it up to retaliate on Matthew Thomas. Gzowski won earlier on, but Matthew Thomas was a formidable opponent. The big question is, who's got the better trick up their sleeve this time? Gzowski closes up in Iredale's. Matthew Thomas reads the situation well, holds the line he needs to. Middle of the road down Lakeside. Gzowski just doesn't have the confidence to slam dunk it up the inside into Stewart. Back on the power through the left kink and up towards St John's. This is a great run so far from Matthew Thomas, but it's also intimidation station for the man behind Sebastian Gzowski. Really working hard here. Third position for Josh Herring ahead of Leo Soliu. So is Seb Gzowski going to get his opportunity on Matthew Thomas through the chicane again? Great pictures once more from the drone, really showing the intensity of this incredible battle for position. Thomas, Gzowski, nothing between these two riders in terms of speed or ability. It's all just going to come down to cunning as to who's going to get the victory. Gzowski got it last time. He's now in second to the man who finished second in race 1, Matthew Thomas. But one of these two is going to have to give best to the other. They swapped positions several times in their previous race. Gzowski certainly fancies his chances again up towards St John's. Can Matthew Thomas defend a bit more effectively this time? The green leathers compared to the blue leathers. Matthew Thomas in green, Gzowski in blue. And they are very close together, but they are stretching their advantage over Joshua Herring. Leo Soliu still P4. Fifth place for Riley Robinson. Looking pretty much slam dunk for them at the moment as Gzowski again tries to close up. But it's going to be a very tight run down to Iredale's. This time he's going to draw alongside him, and he will dive in on the inside of the hairpin. Gzowski has taken back the lead from Thomas. Thomas comes straight back at him. Side by side down Lakeside. Who's got the biggest nerve on the brakes? It's Gzowski, who holds it round the outside of Stewart. Terrific comeback from Gzowski, who once again manages to work his way back into the lead of the race. Thomas hunting down Gzowski. Looking for a big charge forward if he can find one. This is a really solid effort. Back on the power from Thomas as he gets close to Gzowski over the line. Herring is still there solidly in third place. Leo Soliu in P4. We've got a great battle going on for P5 between Riley, Max and Ollie Everts. Up the inside, Thomas gets the lead back again. Great racecraft as Matthew Thomas gets back into the lead once more on Gzowski. Gzowski's got better purchase off of McRae's, but braking late at Idell's is enough to keep Thomas in front. Magic. These two just will not leave each other alone. And it is fantastic racecraft between the two of them. It's going to be like this all the way to the checkered flag. But Matthew Thomas is going to hang on here from Gzowski just that little bit longer before he gets to the checkered flag. Gzowski tries. Thomas is valiant this time. Gzowski got the win in race one, but Matthew Thomas dug deep, fought valiantly, and the checkered flag is Matthew Thomas's. It's a winner piece for the two men who will clearly be the championship opponents in 2025 on the road to Moto GP. Fantastic racing. Herring is third, Soliu is fourth, and look at that. Two valiant heroes shake on a magnificent battle.
The official results look like this, with Thomas Gzowski and Herring on the podium. From Leo Soliu, the Robinsons, Max and Riley, followed by Ollie Evans and Austin Wilton rounding out the field. That's all for this programme, but join us for part 2 coming shortly. Don't go away.